This is Dr. Sadashivam once again with you. Guys, yesterday we discussed a lot about what kind of options we need to choose in this life. You want to be a sand in a sand dune, going wherever the storm takes you, or you choose to be a captain navigating the ship and going towards the destination that you've planned for yourselves. We've debated a lot around this particular topic. The first lesson in goal setting is, first we need to know where we are. Second is, where would we want to go? Which means, where do we see ourselves in the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now on? And what is it that we need to do to get there? So these are some of the questions that need to be addressed before we get on a goal setting exercise. Guys, if you research the lives of most successful people in the world and people who haven't accomplished much, some very important inferences emerged from this research. It's one of the greatest discoveries. It is these guys who have taken the best, leveraged the opportunity so well. Just for example, we would talk about the analogy of a magnet. If you look at a magnet has the power of lifting weights which are 10 times its own weight, much in the same manner. The moment you demagnetize the magnet, that same piece of metal cannot even lift a feather. The metal is the same. So typically when you talk about magnetizing and demagnetizing, what is happening? It is an energy which is invisible, that cannot be seen with our naked eyes, right? It is the same case as far as our mindsets are concerned. When you talk about mindsets, there are two important things. One is the conscious mind and the second is subconscious mind. We're going to talk about these two minds in much greater detail. People call it in so many ways. People call it subjective mind, rational mind, irrational mind, conscious mind, subconscious. There are so many ways of putting it. But simply speaking, your subconscious mind is the seat of all emotions. And it is the conscious mind that drives all the thoughts as far as the subconscious mind is concerned. Now, it is your choice. Which is the one you want to make stronger? Your conscious mind or the subconscious mind? Subconscious mind only carries out the instructions. If your thoughts are negative, your subconscious mind will also become negative over a period of time. That can be compared to a captain of a ship. The sailor is in the engine room. He operates the engine, operates the boilers, operates various equipment in the engine room. They are the ones who drive the ship. But the captain or the navigator who is in the bridge of the ship, he is the one who is giving constant instructions to the guy in the boiler room. The guy in the boiler room doesn't even know where the ship is heading towards. His job is only to follow the instructions of the captain. Of course, the captain has his own equipments, the sextants, the magnetic compass and host of other equipments using which he is navigating the ship. But the orders are carried by this particular guy in the engine room. Much in the same manner, it is our conscious mind, your conscious thoughts which are driving the subconscious mind. If your conscious mind keeps on saying that it is possible, it gives the same instructions to your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind will create the necessary environment, the necessary conditions. Guys, yesterday we talked about a very simple philosophy. Do not try to change the circumstances. Never ever try to change the conditions around you. The conditions that you see around you, they're all the effects, not the cause. It is important people work on the cause and not on the effect, because it is the cause which produces those effects. Never try to change the circumstances. The circumstances around you, they will not change. The nature will not change. Your boss will not change. Your will not change. Your neighbor will not change. Sun will rise at the same direction. It will set in the same direction. It's all following a universal principle. Nothing else will change. Nature will not change. Nature is very powerful to be changed by one individual. Therefore, you need to change yourself, and that is where the power of the subconscious mind plays a very, very important role in changing your mindset, because everything starts with mindset. Our lives can be compared to a garden, right? Every garden has a gardener. What you sow, you're going to reap. You cannot expect to sow grapes and expect bananas in return. This is how our thoughts become the seeds, and you are the gardener, and you have complete control on what you want to sow. That's your free will. That's what we are talking about. Other conditions will not change, guys. The sun will rise at the same time. The soil will do its job. The seed will do its job. Wind will do its job. Nature will do its job. Now, it needs to be seen. What is it you are doing as a gardener? Much in the same manner, we need to have total control on our thoughts, and our thoughts will decide the destiny. One of the greatest inventions, if somebody were to ask, one of the greatest inventions in the world, what comes to your mind? I put this question in a training at Bharat Petroleum. A lot of people gave answers. Some said Potter's wheel, some said nuclear bombs, somebody said interplanetary travel. Somebody was talking about artificial intelligence, blockchains, machine language, artificial intelligence. I said, it's not artificial intelligence, it's real intelligence. It is real wisdom. He said, where? Where do we search? Guys, this is not something to be searched outside. It's something to be explored inside. It is well within each one of you. And that, unfortunately, is one area where none of us put efforts to explore. And that is the power of the subconscious mind that we are talking about, guys. Many a times it happens, and before ending this video, I would like to give you a story. This happened in the life of Crusoe. Crusoe was one of the greatest world-renowned opera singers. During the start of his initial career, as the show was about to begin, just 5 minutes, guys, the guy lost his ability to sing. Thousands of people waiting. They had purchased tickets, but he developed some spasms out of fear, guys. Fear. His throat got choked. He was unable to sing. Just 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes before the start of the event. Guys, let me tell you, all these points have been taken from Robert Murphy's book, written in 1963, guys. It was lying in one of my cupboards when I saw that. Such a powerful book, guys. 1963 is what we are talking about. 1963, 60 years before. What valuable concepts, guys. He talks about that story. At that point of time, just 5 minutes before the orchestra was to begin, this guy talked to himself. Some of us saw he was talking to himself. Two entities in that, guys. Two entities. His conscious mind was talking to his subconscious mind. Guys, there are two different people within each one of us. The subconscious mind was putting fear on him. Now his conscious mind shouts at the subconscious mind. He says, man, go away from here. I'm going to sing a song. He was so passionate in saying that to his subconscious mind, as we have explained through the analogy of a ship captain and an engine driver. This subconscious mind obeyed the command. Whose command? Conscious mind's command. Because the guy in the engine room needs to follow the instructions of the captain, right? It has no other choice. Now, it was the choice of the captain whether to steer the ship towards its destination or to show the way to the rock. The engine guy doesn't know. He will operate it, whatever the captain says. He will not ask back anything, right? That is the power of your conscious mind. Your conscious mind gives instructions, and the subconscious mind only takes those instructions. Now it is